2,000 years after the departure of Jesus the Christ. The prophets are back to teach the real Jews, the 12 tribes of Israel, their true nationality. This is their campaign.
Do you know why Puerto Rico is called Puerto Rico?
It was a rich port at one time.
It was a rich port. Because when Columbus got there, he saw the kids and everything playing with diamonds and rubies in the beach. They didn't care about that. They used to have that woven into their clothes. It was nothing. Gold in the hair, all that. That was nothing. And when he got there, he said, you know what? These people are beautiful. He said, I'm going to bring back a few troops and just destroy them. This in his diary. You understand? We don't have it with us right now, but this is what it was. You understand? So now we got to come back to ourselves, brother. You got to come back as an Israelite from the tribe of Ephraim. So once we're Israelite, now was the big, okay, so now you know you're an Israelite, so what?
How would I even start to do that?
Exactly, that's the whole key. But the key is to do what? The reason we went into slavery was because we did not keep the laws of God. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28. It's very basic.
So if we keep the laws, we can come back to it.
Exactly. Because now we're in a time of what? We're in a time that Christ is, you know, church is talking about Christ coming back all the time, right? But now we know Christ is going to come back, but due to this, due to us, the Israelites keeping the commandments, not just because he's going to come back. You understand? They pie in the sky. When Christ comes back, a lot of people get put to death. We got to understand that. So we don't want to be on the side of the sword. We want to be on the Lord's side. You understand? But check this out.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right. So the Lord said plainly, listen, if you brothers and sisters don't keep these commandments, all these curses going to come upon you. Excellent. What are the curses? Let's go.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So the Lord said, cursed shall you be in the city, and cursed shall you be in the field. You in the city, you're cursed, brother. We're cursed. We know brothers with degrees and everything, and still, it can never get there. Because the Most High got that curse on us, because he said, no, you're going to come back to me. You're going to come. Yes, a lot of our people have made it, so-called made it, as we brought out earlier, entertainers, athletes, all these type of people. But guess what? That don't have nothing to do with what the Lord is talking about. Because you can be rich and still follow God. Being rich is not a bad thing. But you turning your back on the Lord, that's the bad thing, right? So cursed shall you be in the city, and cursed shall you be in the field. When the conquistadors got to Puerto Rico, what did they have the Puerto Ricans doing? The so-called Puerto Ricans. What did they have them doing?
They wanted to enslave them. They wanted to.
Right, and they had them working in the fields.
Had them working.
So all the stuff that belonged to you no longer belonged to you. You're taking it back to the slave master. The Lord said you cursed in the field. Watch this, come on.
Verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
He said, cursed shall be your basket and your store. No longer would you now put stuff in your own basket and take it home and have your own stores. That's done. Your stores can't live no more. Why? You got to understand something about this particular chapter. It's showing you curses in the past, in the future. Now, it's letting you know what's taking place, so you can connect with it and say, wait a minute, that's true. My man opened a store, that thing for some reason it ain't never really, it ain't last. I don't know why we can't get the loan. Why the Arabs could come in here and the so-called Indians could come in and get a loan from the government, a grant, and open up stores. Something wrong with that. But that's the curse, bro. That's the curses. Jump down, jump to with the proverb, the name, and all of that. Let's go.
What should we do to get out the curse?
It's coming. I'm showing you.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword
So the Lord said you're going to become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword. A byword is what? Puerto Rican. That ain't your name. Your name is Ephraim. We're supposed to be saluting each other. Shalom. Hey, bro, what's going on? You know, we got our Sabbath today. Come to the class. We're supposed to be dealing with each other way different. But now you Puerto Rican. This one is Jamaican. Y'all don't know y'all family. This is the curse, right? What is it? A proverb?
A proverb.
Stop. A proverb is, Puerto Ricans, they don't want to work. They want to live off the system. Little jokes like, what is a Puerto Rican in a suit? A defendant. You understand what I'm saying? These are the things that we've all heard over the years. Right. Exactly. Same thing with blacks. This nigga, he don't want to work. They want self-welfare. They want to have... This is the nonsense. But this is what has come upon us, bro. Come on.
A proverb and a byword among all nations.
Among all the nations. Bruh, when people come to America, they still calling you a nigga. What they know about it? How you from India showing up here 2 years and already calling you a nigga? Because it's already been programmed. When you get over there, the Puerto Ricans and the black, don't mess with them. Those are the dregs of society. Everybody knows that. Trust me. I spoke to somebody from the Middle East, and they told me, they said, you know how everybody, bro, out of nowhere, you know how everybody looks at the blacks and Hispanics as nothing? Out of nowhere. So that's the mentality in the whole world. If he's saying that, then what you think it is? He ain't even from this country, bro. So this is what's going on behind our backs. You understand what I'm saying? In our face at the same time. Come on.
Whither the Lord shall lead thee, thou shalt carry much seed out into the field.
Give me 46. Give me 45, I think. Yes.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee,
Right.
and overtake thee.
Right. It says, moreover, these curses shall come upon you and pursue you. Because no matter where we are, it's the same thing. Right now, Puerto Rico's massive poverty. The ghetto is crazy. It's probably worse than here now. When you go in the ghettos in Puerto Rico, you gotta announce, yeah, I'm here now, such and such. A word? Hold on, let me get home. But then they gotta go talk to somebody. Oh yeah, the brother's coming in today. That's crazy. That's crazy. DR, we already know it's crazy. That's what happened. My people from Trinidad. It's crazy over there now. Drugs, the whole thing, killing. That was never the case. But now the curses have overcome us, overtook us. You understand? Come on.
Till thou be destroyed.
Until you have been destroyed. But you're saying, I'm still here. Where's the destruction? The destruction is you don't know your name. The destruction is you didn't know your language. You thought your language was Spanish. That was the slave master's language. When Columbus went to Puerto Rico, he had Hebrew translators with him. Why did he bring Hebrew translators? Because they knew the Hebrews are there. So the Puerto Ricans, the so-called Puerto Ricans, the tribe of Ephraim, was speaking Hebrew. All of the nations in South America, North America, all of the Caribbean islands, they were speaking Hebrew, bro. The Taínos were speaking Hebrew. Okay? When Columbus came, they was like, buena gente, they was, that's how he started calling them Taínos. They were just saying hello to him. You understand? So he said, that's Taíno Indians. And start calling them Indians. There was never no damn Indians. Indio just mean slave. That was never the case. So he took it, flipped it. Look right here in this picture. This one. Right? You have this, look at this. This is in Peru. This was a picture actually drawn by the conquistadors when they were over there destroying our people. Okay? Bashing their heads against stones, setting them on fire. And they made sure they put 12 up there for the tribes. And put a 13th one to mock. This guy here, I'm going to show you. King Atahualpa. Okay? Notice he has on fringes. You see this? Fringes. He got this out of the Bible because these were all Hebrews. And this was depicted, this is in a book, I forgot the name of the book. But these clowns right here, the so-called Catholic Church, they try to make him worship the Catholic, that white Jesus Christ. So he said, is Jesus, he was like, is your God white in heaven? They said, yes. They said, well, I'm not going there. Kill me now. That's how they want to burn him at the stake. These people knew that, well, where's the prisoner? They knew this was phony. Now our people go crazy. And our so-called Puerto Rican brothers and sisters, hey, listen, y'all really go crazy over this. Y'all got this all over Abuela house. It's in my grandmother's house too, I ain't gonna lie. But you understand? But we want to show you something. You see this? This is really this guy. This was a real man who existed. His name is Caesar Borgia. Okay? He is the second son of Pope Alexander VI out of Rome. Okay? And that picture that you see, and this picture was drawn by Leonardo da Vinci to do what? To make a new Christ. Because they knew Jesus. When you look in the catacombs in Italy, all of the pictures of the Israelites are black. Even in Greece. So that's why when he knew who he was going to see in Puerto Rico. You got to understand, that's how come Puerto Rico has so much different shades. Give me that in Hosea. Watch this. Watch what the Bible said about Puerto Rico. Watch this. Because people say, damn, why is so much different? Like, Puerto Rico go from and Cuba, which is your brothers, like tight, from very, very dark to very light. Watch this. This is the book of Hosea, talking specifically about the northern kingdom. Come on. Huh? This is the King James Version. The same one in your house. Oh man, bro, you gotta get one. You gotta get one. Come on.
Hosea 7 and verse 8. Ephraim has mixed himself among the people.
Ephraim has mixed himself among the people. Because it shows you in history and also in the Bible that the daughters of Ephraim, the sisters, they would try to run over and lay with the conquistadors because they were feeling like, hey, that's the place to be. I'm not going to get killed, so let me go over there and lay down with them, right? Some of them. But then Ephraim was mixing themselves, taking what? Because remember, when you get destroyed, you're looking at the women as that white woman. Same thing with black people. They started looking at the white woman like, oh, that's my choice. So you want to start mixing. You start to mix. But Ephraim was mixing previous to this, but I just want you to keep your mind on where we are, all right? Hold on.
Ephraim is a cake not turned.
It said Ephraim mixed himself among the people, and he's a cake not turned. Explain to me, bro. What is a cake not turned?
I don't know the explanation to that.
All right, check it out. We're gonna show it to you on the physical. Make it plain. For instance, if you take a pancake, you got it in a pan, and you don't turn it over.
It's gonna be raw on the other side.
It's gonna be real dark on one side, and what's the other side?
Light.
In light. So this is what the Lord is saying. Ephraim is a cake not turned. Come on.
Strangers have devoured his strength, and he knoweth it not.
It says strangers have devoured his strength, meaning the conquistadors who came in devoured his strength. How? He no longer knows who he is. He doesn't have an understanding of his own language. He doesn't know any of his own culture anymore. He now is destroyed and has now taken off his strength. His strength is what? God. The Bible, keeping the commandments. And now he's doing the ways of the heathen. Christmas, Easter, all of that going. We're going to show you that. We're going to show you that.
That's the basic thing to keep the commandments.
Huh?
That's the basic to
That
keep
is
the
always
commandments.
that's always
That's
been
the
the
bottom line to keep
That's
the
the bottom line is the
and
commandments.
everything else.
Exactly. Exactly. For instance, give me Jeremiah. Let's talk about that for a second. In every church, they tell you about Christmas, right? Every church, basically, when Christmas time comes up, is a big thing. What do they say happened on Christmas? Christ was born, right? All right. Let's see what the Bible says about the Christmas tree. Watch this.
Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord spoken unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
The Lord said, learn not the way of the heathen. The heathen is just the other nations outside of Israel. Come on.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Right. Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, the stars, the moon, because many of them worship that. Come on.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Right.
For the customs of the people are vain.
It says the customs of the people, the heathen, are vain. They're lies. Watch this.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
It said one cut up a tree out of the forest, a worker with an axe, right? A lumberjack, so to speak, right? Come on.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
They deck this particular tree with silver and with gold. Already you catching it. They deck the tree with silver and with gold. Come on.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
He says they put nails and hammers so it'll stay straight up. It won't move. Is that not the Christmas tree? They deck it with silver and gold. Why was this happening? Come on, you're going to read on and I'm going to explain it to you.
They are upright as the palm tree, but they speak not. They must needs be born.
It said they speak not. These trees, they don't speak. They must needs be born. meaning that word born means to be carried, right? Why were they saying the tree doesn't speak? Because back in the ancient time, you had a man that was known as Nimrod, right? And he was what? He was the head or the king of Babylon, okay? He got put to death. His wife went and laid with a man, got pregnant, and said, listen, Nimrod gave me a baby in the spirit. That's where you get the Trinity from. Or the Immaculate Conception, that Mary just had a baby out of nowhere. That's where you get it from. It has nothing to do with the Bible. The Bible never said that Mary didn't have sex. The Bible tells you that she was with her husband Joseph. That's how Christ was born. Okay? We're going to get into that though. That's a little bit later. But the point is, that was a custom. So Semiramis, his wife, I believe that's her name, she took gifts. She said, listen, you got to put gifts under those trees so the tree doesn't come and attack you and kill you. Because Nimrod's spirit is in the trees. That's how Christmas started. And then the Catholic Church went, and the so-called Romans, they took that and mixed it with God so that people would accept Christmas in the church. Because only Israelites were exposed to this Bible. But when we got destroyed and ran out of there in 70 AD, then the Catholic Church went, they started to take it over.
So the Bible is written for these people.
Exactly.
That's it.
Give me that.
Nobody
Psalm
else.
147, 19 to 20. I'm going to show you that. And I'm going to show you the New Testament where it's only for the Israelites.
So the other nations, they can sin and they can do anything because they're not under the law.
They're not under the law. Very good, brother. But you under the law, though.
I'm under the
And
law.
we're going to get to that in 2 more minutes. Come on.
Psalms 147 verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob.
Said he showeth his word, meaning God, right? He showeth his word unto Jacob. Jacob is the father of the 12 tribes. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. That's how come we're known as the Israelites, meaning the children of Israel. Meaning the father's Israel, not the place. The place was just named Israel because of the father. But when we talk about Israelites, we're saying that we are children of our father Jacob. That's what that means. All right? Come on.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
He showed all the statutes, the judgments, right, and the laws unto Israel. Meaning what? He showed you, thou shalt not steal. Then he showed you, if you do steal, then this is going to happen. You understand? All that was shown to Israel. Come on.
He hath not.
Sorry.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
He has not dealt so with any nation. Brother, this is the Holy Bible. This is in every church, in your grandmother's house. Everybody has the same Bible. Read that part again, bro.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
He hasn't dealt with any nation. He has not given them the laws of God. He has not talked to them like that. No. Come on.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
As for the judgments, they have not known them. That's what you said. They can sin, ain't not God, because the Lord He don't come to them based on the sins of our laws. He comes to them for different reasons. For different reasons. You understand? When they do wickedness, but He blazes them for different things. Not because they broke the laws that He gave to us. That's not it. That's in the book of Amos. We can show you that. But give me the one in Acts chapter 2. Watch this. Because many people in the church say, but in Acts, it was open to everybody. All nations can be saved. No. Watch this. Listen close. Because they don't like to read, bro. They read something, just read it past and say, oh, hallelujah. Listen to this.
Acts chapter 2 verse 5. And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews.
Well, who's dwelling at Jerusalem?
Jews.
Come on.
Devout men.
Jews. Jews. Devout men.
Out of every nation under heaven.
Out of every nation under heaven. So all of these nations, Jews were the devout nation. So let's say, for instance, Puerto Rico, Jews. America, we got Jews. England, we got Jews. The Israelites are all over the world. So that's why I said, say that, read that again.
And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men out of every nation.
Right, out of every nation. So when you hear the scripture, give me on Matthew 28. You know what I want, right? Was it 15:28? I forgot. You know what I want, right?
15:24?
No, the one that says on Matthew 28. Go to Matthew 28, and when you get there, I think it should be like the last verse. Because most people will say all nations can be saved because of this particular verse we can ready to read. But now you're going to understand what that verse means because we read the other thing. In the Bible it says precept must be upon precept. Meaning one law has to be stacked on top of another law for you to get the full understanding, right?
You can't read the book like a
Exactly. You gotta be able to. Exactly. But if you don't understand how to piece it, then you lost. But the Most High might want you to be lost. Sometimes He don't want you to get this. You understand? Come on.
Matthew 28, verse 19.
Yes.
Go ye therefore and teach all nations.
So Christ said, go ye therefore and teach all nations. So everybody said, oh, see? That means the Indian and the white man. No. We just read what He meant by that. Read it again.
Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost.
So now go back to Acts chapter 2. Understand what the nations is talking about. Come on.
Acts 2 verse 5. And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men out of every nation.
That's what he's talking about. So we supposed to go, but we travel. Because our congregation is pretty big. So we got a lot of churches or schools in every city, right? Most of the cities. But we go out of town. We go to Jamaica. We go to Africa. We go to England. And when we go there, we're talking to our people. Just like we're doing today. We don't go to Beverly Hills and set up camp there and talk to who? They don't have nothing to do with this. Our job is not to go and offend the people that have nothing to do with this. Our job is to make you, a so-called Israelite, I'm sorry, not a so-called Puerto Rican, understand that you're an Israelite and you must come back to the commandments of God. So now, give me a law. Give me the law on the bed. Watch this. This is where, brother, this is where it starts. This is where the Lord finds out, are you going to stand with me or are you going to be with them? Because these are simple laws, but some of these laws are hard for our people to take. I'm telling you. We've seen it, bro. Yeah, absolutely. We're very stiff-necked. Check this out.
Leviticus 21 verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So the Lord said for our people not to get a bald head, not to make our hair bald. The Lord said, no, don't do that. And do not cut off the corners of your beard. The Lord likes a man with a beard. He wants the man to have a beard. That's called what? A badge of manly dignity. That's the reason why a woman doesn't have a beard, why a child doesn't have a beard, but the man has a beard. He don't want there to be any confusion. You see a guy looking to try to be a pretty boy. The Lord said, no. You be a pretty boy with a beard. That's what you're going to do. Wear that beard and be a pretty boy that way. You understand that? Come on.
That's a law.
That's a law. That is, bro, that is a law in the Bible for men. All right? Read that again.
They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
That's it. That is a law. A law, bro.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.